I did my undergrad here at BYU in zoology. As a zoology major, that got me some of the prerequisites I needed for my master's and PhDs. So I went up to the U of U after because my dad had mentioned to me, you might want to look into the safety stuff because there's lots of good schools and lots of jobs open. So we did some research and found that there are several schools, and they teach you in this funny little niche called industrial hygiene. Mm-hmm. So I'd never heard of industrial hygiene before, but I called up and they accepted me, changed my life. Mm-hmm. So that's where I did my master's. And then I had to make a decision. Usually a master's is kind of a terminal degree if you want to work industry. So I was applying for jobs, and in the back of my mind, I thought, I might want to teach someday. So PhD would be a good option. So I was doing both. I was looking for jobs and applying to different PhD schools. I ended up I went to Colorado State and did my PhD in environmental health there. Worked for Kodak for a number of years, worked for an insurance company for a couple of years, and then BYU started a program here, resurrected a program here in occupational health and safety and environmental health, and needed another professor to go with Dr. Cole. He was more on the environmental side, I'd be on the occupational side. Mm-hmm. They recruited me and I came and interviewed and been here ever since nice. 2008. Nice. It was here until about 99. Okay. So this was, you just didn't know about it? I didn't know about it, had no clue. I'll probably go back to my PhD. Mine seemed to be particularly hard because many students in doing a PhD usually have a very good PhD mentor. I didn't have that. It was a lot of perseverance. I got to start figuring out what am I going to do for a dissertation project. And that's where I approached my boss and a department at Eastman Kodak Company. And I proposed this project, and that became like the best thing I ever did. Asking questions, talking to people, but it was the best of both worlds because I was working on my dissertation project, which was a Kodak project. Mm-hmm. So it was part of my work. Yeah. Can't be timid in the working world. You have to ask questions because guess what? People are there to help you. Yeah. They really are. You break down the front that people have, and they ultimately just want to help you out. Not being feeling like you're so entitled to a certain salary. So you got to be willing to put the time in and build your network. So what do I mean by that? You need to go to conferences. Like when you go to a conference, after the conference, go talk to the person who you just attended their session. Yeah. So go talk to that person, maybe have afterward and have one or two questions for them. Mm-hmm. Ask these same type of questions to anybody.